You don't need a perfect business plan or 100% clarity to start your side hustle. Honestly, if that was the case, I would still be waiting for that moment. What really matters are the signals that show you are ready enough to begin. In this video, I want to share with you the checklist that I go through before I started this YouTube channel so you can see how it works in real life, not just theory, and implement them to get your business up and running. The first sign that you are ready to start your own business or side hustle is that you have a bit of idea of what kind of person or group of people that you want to help and what kind of problem you want to solve. This doesn't mean having a crystal clear idea and having all your audience avatar figured out. I certainly didn't have a very specific niche when I was first starting out on YouTube. I was creating content about decluttering and then time management and pantry clear out, all that sort of thing. And eventually, as I start making more and more videos, I got more clear about what kind of niche or topic I want to focus on and the specific audience that I want to help. For example, if you have experience in looking after dogs and you want to help busy dog owners to walk their dog so their dog get exercise throughout the week. Or maybe you want to help busy entrepreneurs to live a healthier lifestyle using your simple meal prepping method and recipes. And don't be afraid to just experiment with different kinds of problems that you want to solve and just see how you feel. Do you feel excited when you work on this project, or does it kind of drain your energy? Most people make the mistake of thinking that you have to have everything figured out, and they just get stuck with the ideation part and they never take action. But I just want to let you know that clarity comes from taking action. As you experiment with building different things and solving different problems, you will learn a lot about yourself, your preferences, and what you gravitate towards. The second sign that you are ready to start your business or side hustle is that you have the time and capacity to devote towards that project. In every business, the initial phase is going to require a bit more work upfront before you start seeing any significant results. So you're going to need time and energy that you can put towards that project every week so you can make consistent progress. But it's not all about time. It's also about the energy that you have left after your full-time job. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to make content and make consistent progress if I was to work a job that makes me totally drained after work. If I was working like 50 hours a week, there is no way that I would have the energy to be able to work on my projects. I decided to take on a less demanding job, even though it's slightly lower pay, but it gives me so much more time and energy that I can pour into this business. So if you are thinking of starting a side hustle or a business, definitely look at your calendar and also audit your energy levels. Are you just completely drained after your day job? Or do you feel like you can still put in some work, even if it's just half an hour, 1 hour a day to work on that side hustle? It's going to make a big difference in the long term. Oh, and if you don't know where your time is going, I actually have a video about how to make time for everything. It will walk you through how to do a proper, thorough time audit and use simple productivity principles to carve out time for your goals. And the third sign that you are ready to start your side hustle or business is having the financial runway. And I'm not saying to quit your job right now and go all into your business, because when you're just starting out, it takes some time to build your business for you to see any significant results. What I mean by financial runway is the side hustle budget that you are comfortable spending each month, even if you don't see any returns in the next 3 to 6 months. So this could be buying some kind of courses to get more education on the things that you are building, or it could be gears or software subscriptions. You don't have to start out with a whole lot of money. You just need a little bit to be able to invest in those gears. And I don't even have a camera. I'm filming on my phone right now. To get started with content creation is relatively low cost. If you're building an online business, the startup cost is usually a lot lower than building a brick and mortar business. Some people make the mistake of spending tens and thousands of dollars on the initial setup, building fancy websites and using high-end gears. But what I recommend is to stay on the lower budget, try out different things and utilize those free trials or free platforms for you to experiment and decide if this business idea is for you and whether you can actually commit to working on it every single week, so that you don't end up pouring tons of money on an expensive course and not even end up finishing it, making no progress and no results. The next thing you want to check whether you are ready to start your business or side hustle is whether you are legally ready. If you are an employee, check your contract because some employers has rules about side hustles, especially if those business or side hustle that you are starting is going to overlap with what you're doing at your day job. You want to make sure you don't put your day job on the line while you're building your own side hustle or business. And make sure to keep things separate. So if you have work email and work devices, make sure you're not using those on your side hustle and business, and definitely not working on your business at work during your day job. Because we definitely don't want to risk our day job and put that on the line when we are just starting out in building our own business. Now, being ready to start your own business or side hustle is just the foundation. If you want to be able to make consistent progress while keeping your full-time job without burning yourself out, check out this video on how to build your side hustle with only 5 hours a week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you over there.